My name is Carla Machado, and I am the founder and owner of K Scholastic Tutoring Services.
Tell me a little bit about like when parents started asking you for different things, were you like, sure, I can go figure that out, or was it like, oh my God, can I do this? Or like, what was that those first months or so, like you adjusting to the idea that this was a business rather than just you tutoring?
I mean, anything and everything that people asked, I went out and looked for. I went to the U of H campus, to Rice campus, to St. Thomas University, and I just started putting flyers up and talking to people and figuring out, who could tutor in Hebrew. We had the need for a Hebrew tutor at the very beginning, which I didn't even think we were ever going to need, and, Arabic and things like that. It's just any sort of need that a parent had. I just went out and looked for it, and we found it.
And has that gotten easier over time, or does the complexity of the business keep growing?
It's actually gotten a lot easier because now I have contacts that I am, people I'm regularly in touch with at the different universities. Now at least I know where to go look and ask. Before it was more so just asking random people on campuses, where should I go for this? Where should I go for that? And so now I have my contacts at each campus. Most of our tutors are either college students or grad students or recently graduated.
Very cool. Are there things that you like about tutoring that you kind of didn't get as a teacher?
Oh yeah. I think the biggest thing for me personally, and I think a lot of tutors feel this way, is just almost becoming like somewhat of a friend with the student, and being able to get to know them, their interests, things they're passionate about. For example, one of my students and I love the Gilmore Girls, and so when I'm doing a Spanish session, I'm writing out sentences for her to translate using the characters in Gilmore Girls and things like that. And just really being able to use the things that I know that the students are passionate about, that I'm also passionate about.
Tell me a little bit maybe about the range of tutoring you have now as compared to when you started.
So because I was a Spanish teacher, when we started, I was kind of more focused on Spanish tutoring. We then grew to all foreign languages, and then from there, the biggest need I saw was math and science tutoring, as well as standardized test prep. But now we started music lessons, and we have some great instructors now able to teach lessons, for every instrument, voice, music theory. There's a huge correlation between music and academics as well.
Yeah, there are all sorts of articles out there that show how just the way you have to think in order to learn how to play music correlates so much to being able to solve complex problems and things like that. And I always think that music sort of helps with that, because you do the same thing in other subjects, but music is something you feel. And so it kind of brings like a more intuitive dimension to that kind of thinking. So that's very cool.
Yeah, exactly.